Hey yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Tylarious, aka Ty Killington. Yeah, man. Alright, so we have a new vehicle that is out. It is Tuesday. It is September 4th. The Canis Freecrawler. Damn it! Already messed up. The damn. Alright, here we go. The Canis Freecrawler. Still didn't get it right. Anyways, it is out and it's here, man. I'm gonna run some real quick tests. We're gonna talk about the customization and more importantly the off-road capabilities. All right, let's get right into it. So, 597,000, just under 600 grand. That's not that bad in today's pricing. But what do you get for that? Is it worth it? You know, we'll be talking about that. Let's not pretend that this car for an off-road vehicle is going to compete performance-wise in a race. We know that the off-road class is broken due to the dirt bikes that are in there, the BF 400, stuff like that. Those are going to destroy any off-road vehicle on four wheels in a race or in a straight line speed test. But we're sort of go over a few things. I'm going to show you some of the comparisons. Let's read the description though. The Freecrawler is the first off-road vehicle designed to bring all the joy of armored warfare to the modern suburban family. It's got four-wheel drive, heavy suspension, and bodywork modeled directly from a cinder block because you don't accept limitations. It's also got padded seats and power-operated doors because you're fundamentally weak and afraid. Now get on board, okay? So yeah, it is a off-road vehicle, the Canis Freecrawler. Let's go over some of the customization. It's really not that bad with the customization. There's a couple of cool things about it, a couple of lame things, I think. You got some stuff that we haven't seen before. You know, some of the bug deflectors is pretty cool. It's got some new liveries that we haven't really seen, so that's really nice. I like that. You got your basic performance upgrades. The exhaust is kind of lame. There's nothing different. It just changes the design of the two exhaust ports that are already there. I would like it to maybe have a side exhaust or something coming out of the top of the vehicle itself. But, you know, whatever. It's got a bunch of grill options, 11 of them. They actually look pretty good. So you can customize that. Nothing wrong with it. You got the chrome, you got the carbon, the primary, secondary. It covers all that. It's got some nice hood options as well too, which is kind of surprising. Once again, I appreciate the different types. It's not just the same like cowl hood or the air intake, you know what I mean? It's got some different kind of stuff with that, so that's pretty cool. Now, the liveries are nice on here. They could have done a better job with the overall, with the resolution of the liveries. They've suffered with that for years, though, so, I mean, didn't really expect too much from it. You got the Black Eagle Hunter. And then, of course, you have the all-inspired Lifeguard Livery, which a lot of people are talking about. I put that on my vehicle. It looks really cool. I like it. I do like the actual livery. Plus, I have the Lifeguard ATV, so you know, kind of max it up a little bit. Do some Baywatch stuff, you know, so it's pretty cool. Anyways, though, you got the rear panel. Not really much with that, just to put the Canis lettering on there, which is cool. You got the different kind of colors right here, primary and secondary. Obviously, if you have secondary add-ons, you know, it'll change the color for those as well. So you just have to kind of play around with it a little bit. The crew color looks good on there. You got the side, you got the primary. The actual crew emblem looks really nice too. I like it's not, you know, some of the vehicles the crew emblem is like, you know, put in an awkward spot or it's too small to really kind of, you know, have a cool, you know, effect to it, but this one is nice. It's large, it's on the side of the door, so that's pretty cool. You got the side skirts, other step plates or whatever. Those are okay. I kind of like to keep the ground clearance a little bit higher, so got your transmission, turbo. Of course, you want to add all your performance stuff to maximize it, definitely. Going on, you do have a snorkel option too, which is pretty cool. We'll talk more about that. One thing I did notice is that this vehicle has a lot of torque, and the power ratio from front to rear tires looks like it's pretty even. I mean, the front tires have a lot of power to them, which I like that, and that leads me to believe that this is possibly a decent off-road vehicle. The snorkel is not functional, it's just cosmetic, and that is such a bummer. I was really hoping it would be a functional piece to this vehicle, but it is not. So, like I said, let's not pretend this is going to compete in an actual race, because it's not. But I do have some tracks designed to test off-road vehicles, and one of them is going to be a straight line dirt track. Now, if you don't know, I'm about to, drop some knowledge on you here. The vehicles do operate differently, handle differently when they are on different types of terrain. Okay, so all the vehicles have a variable or a rating for, slippery conditions, snow, dirt, things like that. So I wanted to design a test that is tailored and catered to an off-road vehicle. So over here we're just doing a regular straight run, and this kind of see how it performs and operates on dirt. Typically it won't be that much different than concrete, especially in the straight line. It's mainly going to be different for going around a track and things like that, but it does tell an actual some sort of an idea of what you're working with. 57 seconds, 0.596, not the fastest, not the slowest though. Compared to the Camacho, which is seen as one of the faster off-road vehicles that is with four wheels, 49 seconds. So you see right there, it's not going to be competitive in an actual, race. Let's look at what it's really designed for. Now, the thing that sets this vehicle aside is that the front tires are very close to the front of the vehicle, making it very easy to go over obstacles, as you see right here. This is a track I've designed to kind of show off some of the off-road capabilities, to test the wheel size, the difference in the wheel bases, because a vehicle that has a longer wheelbase will have more trouble getting over obstacles like rocks right here. Larger tires help out. Now you see right here the Freecrawler gets a little hung up because the tires are smaller, and that hurts it in an off-road situation just like this. However, because it is so torquey, because it has so much power in the front wheels, and because it has a shorter wheelbase, it is able to conquer all the obstacles with relative ease. Alright? So that's a good thing. This is actually a pretty capable off-road vehicle. It's a good one to add to your collection for that. As you see right here, the cars, it just leaped right over them. A lot of the vehicles, because they have a big grill in the front, the tires aren't as close, they suffer from that right there, and they'll get hung up, especially on the rocks. Now here we have an uphill test, and this is where the Freecrawler will struggle, because it doesn't have that top end performance, because it doesn't have that raw engine power. It does struggle getting up the hills, and at some points I thought maybe it wouldn't make it, but because of the torque and the gear shifting and the way it's designed in the game, it does get over the hills, but just not in a very grand fashion. It doesn't have a lot of oomph behind it. So once again, it is a capable off-road vehicle. I believe the pros outweigh the cons in regard to its off-road capability. I wish it had the option for larger tires. That would make it awesome for off-road, but it does not. But it is still, because of the shorter wheelbase, that does help out. Now we're about to test the braking right here. And the braking does have a lot, it does help out with off-roading, going down hills and being able to control your descent. It's decent, but as the hill gets more and more steep, or the downgrade gets more and more steep, you see right here the brakes just kind of are non-existent, which when you're going downhill and you're trying to control your descent can be an issue. They're decent, but once, as you see right here, as you go, as the downhill is sharper, the brakes are almost non-existent, so it's kind of all downhill from there. Oh my. Okay. Anyways, though, but yeah, so this is not designed for speed or anything like that. This is kind of designed to show the actual capability. So, is this vehicle going to win you any races? No. That's not what these are designed to do. Like I said, the off-road class is broken. Not a lot of vehicles can compete with the dirt bikes. So, but is it good to add to your collection? Is it good for off-road? Yeah, definitely. I don't think it's the best off-road vehicle, but I do think it's up there. I think it'll be a good off-road vehicle for you to have. It'll be fun to tool around in, Blaine County and stuff like that. I think it's very, very capable of getting through a lot of environments. So once again, don't put it in water. It's not good. But yeah, I think it is definitely worth adding to your collection. It's not that bad. Once again, it's not going to be competitive performance-wise, but off-roading, it'll be a lot of fun. Okay, so I hope this helped out. Got any questions, leave them in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for the Ills Rose content. I'm so smash that like button. Stay dangerous.